So there are many different types of scales to help you improve your voice. Things as easy as a 5-note pattern, following a major scale, practicing arpeggios of various types. All of these are valid, great exercises, and I use all of them. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the chromatic scale, and what that is notes moving in half steps or minor seconds. This is kind of the smallest increment, not kind of, it's the smallest increment or smallest distance between two notes in our music, Western culture music. And what's so great about this exercise is that it's actually very unforgiving when you vocalize to it, because your ability to vocalize through this, because it is such a small distance, you really have to have your air pressures correct. So if we took, for example, a mum sound, and we were to vocalize it, mum, 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 it'll connect me up to the top notes, and I can very smoothly continue on up in my range. Chromatic scale is a great aid in teaching you how to sing better. Now what I just did there was vocalize up one octave from this note, which is a C, up to this note, which is a C, with a mum sound. That mum 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 is going to work fine in a certain area of my voice. But if I continue on up, I have to make certain adjustments, and if I don't make those adjustments correctly, then what's going to happen is my voice is going to jam up or break, or I'll start having a problem singing in tune. It'll seem to me like I can't sing the notes correctly. Well, it'll seem to you like you can't sing the notes correctly. The reason why that happens is because you've jammed up and your air pressure is wrong. So let me demonstrate this in the wrong way first. If I go I'm getting tight and I lose it. Now, had I eased into that sound and make that adjustment, allow my voice just to switch. Now when I did that just a moment ago, you may have noticed that there was kind of a big switch between my lower notes to my higher notes, like I sort of went directly from my what's called chest voice up into a head voice sound. Now there is something in the middle that pulls that together and ties those two sounds together better. When I do that, I'm controlling it a little bit more because I'm bringing in what's called mix. Now, there's a lot to be learned and a lot that you have to understand to be able to go from your chest through your mix up into your head voice and back down again. And where do you learn that? Well, glad you asked. Come on over to totallyvocals.com. We've got a beginning voice course. In fact, you can even get a free beginning voice course just by signing up on the website. But besides that free course, if you really get involved in the website, you're going to find out that we have a beginner's course that's just dynamite, an intermediate voice course into an advanced voice course. And everything that we're talking about and so much more is covered. Now, one thing I want to point out about this chromatic scale is that depending upon if you are a bass, a baritone, tenor, alto, or a soprano, it has to be placed in specific places for you to be able to move through your bridges to feel what it was that I was just talking about. So again, all the more reason to come on over and check it out and start to really learn some things about singing and how to balance out your voice. totallyvocals.com